All right. So hi, everyone. My name is HENNESYS DISLA from ArmHug, and I'm here with a amazing guest today. This is Sabrina Lee, and some incredible information to share with us. For those of you who have been emailing me and asking me about places to go to continue phlebotomy training in terms of growing your own business, right? Everybody's starting to train as a phlebotomist, and now they're ready to kind of scale up, and they're interested in learning on how to build their business, whether that's their resume, whether it's professional photos, whether it's, location, where can I get started on this? And I think Sabrina has an enormous amount of experience in this because she has started her own business. So if you can get us started with a little bit about you, Sabrina, how did you start? And we can jump in.
Sure. So my very first business was actually a hair salon. We have been open since 2017. And then we branched off and we started a body contouring spa. And we have a training institute, and we have been training women since 2019. We have trained over 1,500 women year to date. And it's just been an amazing entrepreneur journey.
Wow. And so today we're going to talk a little bit about the new training that you've started. So do you want to get us started with what do you think is probably going to be different in your training than the ones that are already out there?
So with HerWay Training Institute, we wanted to focus on how we can prepare people to start their own business using skill sets. So how can you take a license or a certification and start our entrepreneurship journey? What does that look like? Starting a lab with your phlebotomy business, or becoming a mobile phlebotomist as your own boss versus going out and working for someone. What does that look like, getting that freedom back with the skill set that you have invested in?
Right. Yeah. And to your point, I've seen a lot of people trying to grow these businesses using Facebook groups and other advice columns where it's like, you don't have a mentor, coach, or you don't have a track. Do you feel that the training you provide is better than that? It's more valuable than that? And I think it is. So if you could talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So we provide you with all of the tools and resources that you need to run a successful business. You shouldn't be going to Facebook groups and getting different advice from people who are not experienced and really run this business. So what we do is we partner you with lab directors that we pay for. We also, if you want to go in the area of starting a career, we help you with your resume, we help you with interviewing. But our focus is really taking that skill set and starting your own business, helping you with your LLC, helping you with the EIN number, building business credit, a lot of things that people don't know about. We're here to teach you and partner you with the right coaches that have been in this industry for well over 10 years.
Yeah. And just to add to that, when you're talking about like business credit, even building relationships. So you mentioned experts, like if you want to have a business and stay in business is what Sabrina is here to help you do.
Yes.
Because it is a relationship, and it is something where you do have to pay for those resources to get good connections to get you to that next level and scale. Absolutely. So I want to talk a little bit more in detail about like what kind of things you'll provide. So do you provide the supplies, the textbooks, things like that? How long are the phlebotomy lessons, or are there any?
So we have a 4-week program. It's 100% virtual. We provide you with scrubs, the textbooks. We also provide you with extra courses to help you. So we provide PRP, hair restoration. That's another additional course that you get for free. We provide you with a kit to start off with, so you don't have to go and pay for a kit. That's something that's provided. We also provide and pay for your LLC. So you don't have to pay your LLC. We provide that. You only have to pay your state fees. We also pay for your EIN. Well, your EIN number is free, but we actually help you get your EIN number. And then we are going to partner you with lab directors so you can know everything that you need to know to start your business.
Wow. And this is not going to be location specific. It's from any location.
Yes, it's 100% virtual. So you can do it from your home. It's no excuses.
That's amazing. Does someone need to be phlebotomy certified to get started? I know there might be an age requirement, if you can review that a little bit.
So it's 18 or older, but you don't need any experience to start with this school. You don't need any experience. I like to tell people that it is a great way to enter into the medical industry without any real knowledge of the medical industry and without actually doing 4 years, because it's only a 4-week program.
And so if there's no, how do you say, if there's no experience required, what about the ones that do have experience but are interested in just really enhancing a little bit of what they need to know to build their business because they've been working at a lab for 10 years, for example?
So we have a program that we're going to be introducing in January that's called Retrain the Expert. Wow. And Retrain the Expert will really focus on how to take your phlebotomy license and really start a business. So how do you get the business funding? How do you get the business credit? How do you set up your business correctly? So what does that look like? And I always tell people that having a coach or a mentor is like a cheat code. So I want to teach you everything that you need to know so that your business is set up correctly and you're in state guidelines and you're regulated.
Wow. And so you mentioned experts because I assume that you would have people help you and you're not the one who's going to be taking on all of this.
Yes.
So do they have access to you at all, or is it they're going to be partnered with somebody specifically to like help them grow their particular business?
Yes, so I like to stay in my genius lane. So my genius lane is setting your business up correctly. It is helping you with business funding because we as a company have almost $1 million in business funding and business credit. So I will teach you how to properly set your business up correctly, how to properly get the business credit and the business funding that you need to start your business and to grow and expand your business. So I will mentor you forever. We don't leave our students, by the way. So we have students that have been with us since we first opened our doors in 2019 to start training. They can still contact me today and I will still answer their questions. So yes, they will have me to help guide them with the business part, and then they'll have other lab directors to help guide them in the lab part.
And what is the class size of your program if you're someone who is interested in joining?
So the largest class size that we have right now, we don't accept any more than 8 people because we like the one-on-one. We like for you to have access to our instructor who is amazing. She's been teaching for over 7 years. We offer study groups. We offer additional help. So on Fridays, if you need a one-on-one with the instructor, you can have a one-on-one with the instructor and she can work with you and make sure that you are ready to take the exam, which is the NHA exam that you can sit for.
Yeah. I mean, that's amazing to have all of those resources put together already for you. And I hope that people can see the value in that. Are there scholarships, discounts for people that are starting, anything like that available? Or do you think that people, once they check out your website, maybe there's someone there they can call? Just want to know how readily available are you guys to like take on these questions if people have questions?
Oh, absolutely. So you guys can contact us, but it's easier for you to send us an email because we answer emails within an hour. So our email is customer support at HerWaybeauty.com. And someone will respond back within an hour. You can also visit our website, which is herwaybeauty.org. And then they can use your personal code and they will get a 10% off discount off of the entire course. And that's only for the people that go through you because we appreciate you. And they can use your code and they'll get 10% off the entire course.
Okay, I'll make sure to include that code so that people can actually go and, get a discount. That's amazing. Thank you. That's also really awesome. And then I guess like a little bit more on what have you seen people, like what kind of mistakes have you seen people do that you feel that this program would really benefit them? Because I mean, people make a ton of mistakes because everybody's trying to do it themselves. But I mean, I can't imagine what you've seen.
The DIYs, the going into business without a coach or a mentor. I always tell people going into a business without the right coach and the right mentor and the right school behind you is pretty much like trying to drive a car blindsided. So you want to make sure that you have the right people behind you. We do not leave our students. Any way that we can help, even after you graduate out of the course, we will still come back and we will check on you. We actually have a coordinator, which is called our success coordinator. She's going to reach out to you 30 days after you graduate and ask, what can we do to help you? What are you struggling with? What are some of the opportunities? Just imagine when you graduated from college, right? People graduate from college and they have $50,000 to $100,000 worth of debt, and the school do not care whether or not you have a job. They don't care whether or not you know how to write a correct resume. They don't care if you know how to interview. They don't care. They already have their money. And I wanted to start an institute where we actually cared about our students. We actually wanted them to be successful, and we wanted to provide them with all the things that they would need to be successful. So we're going to provide you with the right coach in every area. So you want a business coach, that's going to be me, because I've ran a successful business. I grew HerWay Training Institute from $0 to $1.7 million in 2.5 years. We want to help you grow. So we're going to provide you with everything that you possibly need and be that support system that you need.
Yeah, no, that's incredible. I mean, and then, you know, there's people that they kind of have that entrepreneurial bug and they're trying all these different things. They don't know which one to stick with. So I think that coaching and mentoring helps with that. Because I was one of those. But eventually, you know, I was able to speak to someone who kind of showed me that I was doing that. Sometimes you just need someone to tell you you're doing this to yourself. That's what a coach and a mentor does. They kind of open your eyes. And I think that that's going to be really valuable for people who have never even thought about certain things or never started a business, never met anybody else who started a business. It's just not in your ecosystem. So this is new and it's okay. I think that what you're doing is providing people like a safe space to do that. That's pretty amazing.
And I think it's important also that we understand that it's already in us, right? So it's already in us, but you have a choice to make. You have to make that choice whether I'm going to go after my greatness and use my potentials that I have and my skill sets that God has given me, or I'm going to constantly find things wrong and why I can't do something. So the ones that want it, they do it. And we're here to help those people. We're here to be that support that you need, to let you know the right direction, to give you the answers so you're not getting the wrong answers from the wrong places. That's my biggest thing. I want to make sure you get the correct answers. I want to make sure that you grow your business the correct way so that it doesn't cost you in the long run. It doesn't cost you money, it doesn't cost you time, and you don't feel as if you're failing.
Yeah, that's amazing. I know I know I keep saying that, but it really is like not a lot of people are doing the coaching and the mentoring. I think everything's kind of piecemealed where it's like someone might charge you a couple dollars to speak with them on the phone. And those things are fine, but it's like, you're not going to get the full length experience. Like one day you might have this problem, tomorrow you're going to have another problem. And if you just it's just going to keep piling up if you don't resolve those issues.
Absolutely. We do, one of the things that I like to do is called ongoing education. So we do free courses. Even with our phlebotomy program, we do free courses once a month. So during these free courses, we may bring on a guest speaker and she may tell you about 5 things that you can do to prevent, or 5 things that you shouldn't be doing as a mobile phlebotomist, right? 100% free. Wow. You don't have to pay us anything. It's really not the money. It's really not the money, but just imagine the impact of helping people start their own business and breaking some generational curses and actually creating generational wealth. That's my legacy. That's HerWay's legacy.
Yeah, no, and it's true. I think you're doing it. You know what I mean? I think you're already doing it. I think a lot of people are going to be reaching out to you, and if not, they've already known, you know, what you're doing, because those kinds of things, the word goes around, right? So are there other things, like, so what's next for HerWay, or what's that goal that you're looking for besides inspiring so many people, obviously, to choose a career path that they really enjoy and that now that it's attainable?
So we're introducing new programs. So in the next year and a half, we will have medical assistant. We'll also have massage therapists. We also are teaming up so that we can start our staffing company, so that our mobile phlebotomists can find contracts until they build their company up and they can still make income, which is super important. So many great things, guys. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram. It's HerWay Med Training, because we have so many things to help you grow your business, or learn a new skill set, or get a new certification or license coming within the next year and a half. The goal is to help 500 potential students start their own business within the next year and a half and really be successful.
Yeah. And to your point, over the years, I'm sure, you know, you've learned and connected with people who can help people create those resources. So that's amazing that, you know, if you guys connect with Sabrina directly, or her institute, you're going to see like that she's well connected and she knows the industry, so she can get you to the place where you want to go, which is essentially why everybody is here. I think, like, for me, I'm thinking of other questions that I would ask if I was someone thinking about starting a business or have one. But if people ever feel stuck, I assume there's someone that they can speak with, or they could just reach out to you guys. But do you have any advice for someone who's probably thinking about it, but they're afraid to reach out?
Yes, start. You just start,
I know.
Like, here's the thing. You have two choices. Everything is hard. Working for someone is hard, and then starting a business is hard, right? I just used an example on my Facebook, and I talked about how my makeup artist came this morning and she charged me $75 to get here and $75 to do my makeup. So that's $150, and she made that in 1 hour. Right? You start a job and they pay you $25 an hour. That's going to take you 6 to 8 hours to make.
Wow. Yeah.
So you choose your heart. Do you want to make $150 in 1 hour because you invested 4 weeks into a program? Or do you want to continue to build someone else's legacy? Do you want to continue to make somebody else rich? So those are some things that you have to sit yourself down and you have to say, am I worth it? Do I want to invest in myself? Do I believe in myself? And especially if you have children, I want you to understand something, because I have 2 small boys, and my boys deserve this. They deserve the freedom that comes with owning your own business. They deserve the financial freedom where I don't have to ask anyone to take their birthdays off. I can throw them parties whenever I feel like it. I can pick them up from school. I'm not missing important things to help build somebody else's empire.
Wow. Oh, that's well said. I think that a lot of people are just stuck, and I think that that's really well done. Like, it really is amazing, all the things that we're trying to do, and we are always trying to find more time, but really it's our time that we have to start valuing a little bit more, and we have to start having conversations with ourselves to get there.
Absolutely.
And then I'm curious to know, like, I know that you guys are located.
Sugar Hill, Georgia.
Ah, Georgia.
Yes.
So do you guys have some classes and things where you're doing in person, or is everything?
Yes. So you can do your clinicals here in person at our location. We have a school. Also, for any student that's worried about maybe they don't have a laptop or anything of that nature, you can actually come in person and you can do the Zoom courses here at the school and use our laptops, our Wi-Fi, everything. So no excuses. Once again, we have everything for you. And then also, if you ever need more practice. So let's say that you actually are ready to take the exam, but you don't feel comfortable with your sticks and you want more sticks. You can come here on Fridays and we will open up, get you some stick models and help you feel comfortable with your sticks.
Nice. And then is this one of those things where, well, if you're already providing everything, all they have to do is show up? Is that what you're saying?
They just got to show up. You just got to start.
I mean, you can't have it any easier than that.
You just got to start. We try to make it as easy as possible. So all of our courses, I know a lot of people work, and I always get the question where with our time frame of our courses, which is Monday through Thursday from 8:30 to 4:30. However, we take breaks, long breaks, so you can go pick up your kids or, study or, anything, get your homework done, anything that you need. However, we also record all of the courses. So you have access on your dashboard to go back and watch every single class. No excuse. There is no excuse.
Yeah, I mean, Sabrina, guys, is giving you everything. So, I mean, if you haven't already checked her out or you haven't seen any of the things that they're working on, it seems like they're really worth a follow, and probably dig in a little bit on those courses to see how you can increase your business or increase your training. I've been getting a lot of comments from people who basically been phlebotomists for a really long time, over 20, 25 years, and they've never heard of some of the things that we discuss on here. Like, business-wise, or whether or not it's worth it. So, I mean, I think Sabrina already put it together for you. It's worth it.
It's worth it. It is really so worth it.
Just to learn a little bit more about what you could do in your industry. It's mind-blowing.
And it's so much more. We always get in phlebotomy, you could only make $12 to $14 an hour. That's working for somebody. Right. I want you to think bigger. How can you provide DNA testing? How can you do gender reveal parties? How can you start your own lab? Those are paying way more than $12 to $14 an hour. And that's where we want you at.
Yeah, I even had someone reach out about paternity testing.
Yes.
I mean, things that are out there that you didn't even know you needed until you do.
Right.
That's what that's what you guys are for. Are you guys doing any events? Have you ever, or are you at any events?
Yes. So we are actually doing an event. We do an event once a month where you can come and you can ask us questions. It's a virtual event. It's fun. We have games. If you guys want to come in person, you can come in person. This month, it's on August the 18th. Next, in September, it's going to be the second Friday in September. And it's going to be from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. You get to meet the instructor, you get to meet me, you get to ask us questions. Even if you're already in the industry and you just are, kind of stuck and you're trying to figure out what the next step should be, come in, talk to us, join the virtual course. It's live. We are here to help. We do fun phlebotomy games to kind of test your knowledge. And we do that once a month. Nice.
Well, yeah, I definitely want to learn more about those events. I think that that's also a great way to connect with other people and see how else, or what resources they need.
Yes.
Sometimes people forget about the fact that you always need something.
Absolutely. And we're just here to help. We're not the type of company that doesn't answer DMs. You can send us a DM. Shoot us a DM, tell us what you're dealing with, how we can help. We have courses every 4 weeks. So the next class is August 22nd, and it lasts for 4 weeks. And once again, it is 100% virtual. So there's no excuses. You can do it from your home. We're nationwide accredited. So no matter what state you're in, you can come and fly down and you can do your clinicals here, or we will partner and find your internship so you can do the clinicals in your home state.
Wow. And then that's including like all the other training that you mentioned. You mentioned body contouring, just to touch up a little on that. Do they require different certifications or different types of, training just to do that if they're phlebotomists as well?
Yes, so the body contouring is separate. However, with our phlebotomy program, we offer microneedling. Yes. That class is included. IV hydration. Wow. That class is included. PRP hair respiration. That class is included. And then lab setup. That class is included also.
Wow. Okay. So when you say lab setup, just to clarify, you mean like start your own lab?
Start your own lab. So we have a lab director who has had her own lab for over 3 years. She's going to come in and tell you everything that you would need to start your own lab.
That's incredible. I know a few people who could really use that kind of mentorship and coaching. Like if you're going to help them build that, and they're really great. They already started their business, but they're trying to grow it.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
the right place to go. And so I guess since we're close to the end now, is what kind of things do you need help with? What kind of things are you looking for? Is there anything that anybody can give you? Because you're giving us so much value here, but what are you looking for to help you grow?
I need you guys to believe in yourself more. You know, that helps me grow. It helps me when I can help people. It helps me when my students send me text messages and say, I made my monthly salary that I would have made at a job. I made that today. That helps me grow. It helps me grow when you can reach out and you can ask me questions and I can help you. It helps me grow when you can say, hey, you know, I took the phlebotomy course. However, I'm still struggling with this, because that's feedback. And then that gives me a better way to help my students. So the main objective, grow more people, see more people win. That's all I want.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, definitely like your personality, it's so natural to you to want to like grow and help grow other people. I think that you make an incredible educator. That's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do.
Thank
Well,
you so
thank you.
much.
Yeah, no, thank you. This is amazing. I'm going to go ahead and include your information below each of the videos that we do. Typically, we include all of your information so that people can reach out to you directly. And then if they're interested in more, which you already have a lot of information to offer, guys, reach out to her website. I think that you would definitely, it would be worth your time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. This was an amazing interview, by the way.
Yeah, of course.